Good evening. My name's David Sparks. I've been supporting Resonance from the very beginning. I've been captivated by their vision and their ambition from day one. As the co-founder of Box at the London School of Economics and latterly head of operations at the Digital Catapult in London, I have encountered hundreds of the UK's leading startups every year and have done so for the last 10 years. I can say without hesitation that Resonance is the highest potential company that I have ever had the pleasure of meeting. And I hereby introduce Jason Creswell, CEO of Resonance.
Feel the thunder.
The shirt I'm wearing might look ordinary, but in fact it's extraordinary because nobody knows how to make it. If we wanted to make it, we'd need to know how to sew it together. But we'd also need to know how to spin the fabric, dye the fabric, gin the cotton and grow the cotton. We'd even need to know how to manufacture the plastic to make the buttons. Fortunately, for each step of the process, there is someone who knows how to do it. But the whole process is disconnected and broken. The factory that made my shirt will never tell its customer, the brand, who they buy the fabric from, for fear of being cut out of the deal. And this problem repeats all the way down the supply chain to the farmer. All these businesses made the same shirt, but they cannot work together, and this is costing a fortune. If we could just get all the brands, tailors, and weavers in the world to work together, they could save over $200 billion a year. That sounds like quite a lot of money, but I just described the unique way that Zara works, the world's biggest and most profitable fashion brand. In fact, if you get supply chains across every industry to work together, they could save more than $10 trillion. That's equivalent to the economic output of China in waste. This is how inefficient our globalized economy is. What if we could find a way to let the world's supply chains communicate? Resonance is digitally networking global supply chains by helping independent businesses share data and work together. Our communications infrastructure lets each business add information and then share it securely with the other businesses in the supply chain without revealing who they are. In this way, the whole supply chain can work together because no company fears being cut out of the deal. Using a ledger and cryptography, Resonance creates a safe space for trusted data sharing between anonymized businesses. Our chain of information custody means that each business can validate the information they receive, even when the full content is hidden from them. Importantly, this trusted network creates new opportunities for trade, finance, and insurance, providing the services that we take for granted to everyone in every country. We're working with the leading industry body, which represents over 150 of the leading brands and retailers. And we're currently connecting 3 brands to 4 retailers with a combined yearly revenue of over $800 billion. Working with Resonance, they get access to more timely, more accurate, and more complete data from their supply chain. We've been invited to present our work to the full board of 57 CEOs this November. We're currently raising our seed round, and we're offering a part of that through advanced subscription because things are actually moving so quickly that we need to raise funds before we close our round. So we're looking to speak to both angels as well as VCs. But I'd like to finish with my shirt. because the most amazing thing about my shirt was not that nobody knows how to make it. It's the fact that it even got made at all. When I bought it, I traded with hundreds of people all over the world who had no idea who each other were. In the 21st century, we have to find a better way to work together. This is resonance. Thank you.